Hello students, welcome all of you. This is my lecture number 14 of the topic Surface Chemistry for class 12. This is the continuous lecture from previous lecture 13. In earlier segment we have studied about the some of the classification on the basis of number of particles of the colloidal solution. Now we have discussing the method of preparation of colloids. First method is by condensation method. In this process, the large number of colloidal particles aggregate themselves to form colloidal source. Second method for preparation of colloidal source by double decomposition reactions. In this method, sulfur source can be prepared by double decomposition reactions. Simply, arsenic oxide react with hydrogen sulfide, then it forms arsenic sulfide plus 3 mole of water molecule. This method we can prepare sulfur source. Next method we will prepare is from oxidation reactions. In this process, sulfur source can be prepared by reaction in between bromine and hydrogen sulfide. In this case, sulfur is being oxidized in presence of Br2 and it forms S plus 2HBr. Bromine behave as a oxidizing agent. Third preparation method from reductions. Third method is from reduction. In this method, gold source can be prepared. Gold chloride react with SnCl2. Then gold undergoes reduce and forms gold source. Gold is dissolved into dispersion phase and it forms gold source, and SnCl2 is a reducing agent so that it can oxidize. So from reductions we can prepare gold source. Now we have discussed the method of preparation by next method, that is known as peptidation process. In this process, freshly prepared ferric hydroxide solution adding with suitable reagent and this reagent is called peptiding reagent, and the process are known as peptidation process. Peptidations. Like freshly prepared ferric hydroxide solution adding with ferric chloride, then it forms positive source of ferric hydroxide, positive source. Later one, it dissociates to forms solution source of ferric hydroxide, a smaller source of ferric hydroxides. This is the important method for preparations of peptidations. Now we have discussed the another type of method of preparations is by hydrolysis. In this method, ferric hydroxide aluminium hydroxides prepare by hydrolysis reactions. Like example of FeCl3, which undergoes hydrolysis to form ferric hydroxides source. Now next methods, the preparations of colloidal source by Brake's arc method. Brake's arc method. In this process, we can prepare metal source. The metal wire is connected with two electrode. One we have as cathode and another we have as anode, and which is resolved dipped into the electrolytic solution and covered with conducting container by ice so and close the circuit by applying the electric field so that heating and cooling effect the metal wire breaks away and dispersed into the dispersion medium and forms metal source. So by this method we can prepare the metal source. So we can understand by diagrammatically representations. This is the container and the two metal wire dissolve into the electrolytic solutions, and these two electrodes which is connected by electrodes wire, this is the metal wire connect by electrode, one we have as anode, other we have as cathode, connect with wire. And these container covered with ice for cooling effect. This is the electrolytic solutions which takes place heating effect, heating, and this is covered by ice for cooling effect. So by heating effect and cooling effects, so that the metal wire breaks away and forms and disperse into the solutions. So by this method we can prepare the metal shoes. So this is the method of preparations. Now we have discussed the purification of colloidal shoes. Now next property we have discussed purification. Purification of colloidal solutions. First of all, how can we understand purification? It refers the unwanted material removed from colloidal solutions is known as purification. First method we would like to discuss about the purification of colloidal shoes by electrodialysis process. In this process, the colloidal particles kept into the dialysis bag which pour into the running water in a trough and apply the electric field so that